Here's why you play Aulus, the warrior ferocity in the jungle. First off, he has exceptional sustainability, allowing him to stay in fights longer due to his healing and durability. He possesses high damage output with his enhanced basic attacks and strong scaling, making him a lethal threat in the late game. Aulus also excels in team fights with his wide area crowd control and high burst potential, making him a strong frontline presence. However, Aulus has limited mobility, making him reliant on his first skill for repositioning. He's also vulnerable to kites since he lacks dashes, making it difficult for him to close the gap against mobile heroes. Aulus's passive, Fighting Spirit, allows his attacks to gradually enhance his axe, gaining a stack of Fighting Spirit per second after dealing damage to an enemy. Each stack grants increased attack speed and physical penetration. Once max stacks are reached, he also gains bonus movement speed and deals extra damage with his basic attacks. This passive is essential for maximizing Aulus's damage over time, making prolonged fights beneficial for him. Aulus's first skill, Aulus Charge, removes all slowing effects and gains bonus movement speed for a few seconds while also receiving damage reduction from frontal attacks. This skill is his primary engage tool, allowing him to close gaps and mitigate damage when charging into fights. Aulus's second skill, the Power of Axe, swings his axe in a fan-shaped area, dealing physical damage to enemies hit. If he hits an enemy hero or jungle creep, his basic attacks become enhanced for a few seconds, killing him with every hit. This skill is crucial for his sustain in both the jungle and extended fights. Aulus' ultimate Undying Fury passively upgrades his axe in 3 stages as he levels up his ultimate, increasing basic attack damage, extending his attack range, and finally boosting his physical penetration. When activated, he smashes his axe into the ground, dealing damage in the line while heavily slowing enemies. A burning trail is left on the ground, dealing damage over time to enemies who walk on it while slowing them. This skill is his primary team fighting tool, allowing him to control the battlefield and deal significant area damage. A typical skill combo for Aulus is to initiate with the first skill to charge into the enemy team, immediately follow up with his ultimate to hit as many targets as possible. Use the second skill right after to enhance his basic attacks, then unleash a flurry of attack to maximize his damage output. Moving on to builds, agility build, Ice Retreat Tough Boots, Corrosion Scythe, War Axe, Golden Staff, Oracle, and finally Immortality. These are the emblems that go along with this build. As for battle spells, the best spells for Aulus in the jungle is Retribution, as it helps him farm efficiently and secure objectives. Aulus performs well with Eve and Gourd as he can chase them down and outlast them in fights. His sustain allows him to deal with poke-heavy heroes as long as he lands his second skill consistently. However, he struggles against agile heroes who can kite him, such as 1-1 and Ling, as they can easily evade his attacks. Additionally, heroes with suppression abilities like Franco can completely shut him down before he has a chance to fight back. You upgrade his second skill level 1 and prioritize maxing it first for sustain and enhanced basic attack. Upgrade the first skill as a secondary priority to improve his mobility and durability, and most importantly, upgrade his ultimate whenever available. Aulus thrives in prolonged battles, so positioning and timing are key to his success. Always maintain stacks of Fighting Spirit before engaging in fights to maximize his attack speed and penetration. Use the first skill wisely to engage or reposition, as it's his only mobility tool. His second skill should be used whenever possible to enhance his basic attacks and sustain in fights. When using his ultimate, aim to hit as many enemies as possible to slow them down and create a burning area that denies them movement. In team fights, try to target squishy backline heroes since Aulus's sustained damage can quickly eliminate them. Lastly, build according to the enemy team, and if facing a lot of crowd control, consider adding defensive items like Athena's shield or Antique Cuirass to survive longer in fights.